Wednesday evening here in the city of Baltimore. It's starting to feel like fall. The sun is still shining. The temperatures are dropping. We are getting to be in that time of year where the baseball really feels like it matters, and the Orioles continue this back and forth in the American League East. They're back in front, looking to gain more ground as they finish off a series with the Major League worst Chicago White Sox.
Albert Suarez making his 28th appearance of the year, his 20th start of the year. Hard to say Albert Suarez has not been the best pitcher in baseball his last 5 starts.
And the White Sox looking to get off that 12-game skid. The biggest reasons why the White Sox have not been able to get in the win column and not have the long ball. Nicky Lopez sends this one out to deep right field, going back. Nicky! His first home run of the season, and the Sox jump on Albert Suarez 1-0. Let's go.
How unlikely was that? Not just his first home run this year, his 7th home run in any years.
Yeah, Suarez has the ability to adjust and change really the pitch plan from the beginning. If he sees they're hunting first pitch fastballs, he will adjust and throw that cutter, maybe the curveball, maybe the changeup as well.
Popped up near first base. O'Hearn walking onto the grass to the right of the mound makes the catch for out number 1.
Benintendi gets a changeup, floats it the other way to Colton Cowser. So 2 outs for Suarez after the leadoff Lopez long ball. Another tapper from Vaughn. This one's playable. Suarez throws him out. So Chicago gets the first run. The Orioles will look to counter with Gunnar and Adley.
White Sox get a 1-0 lead off a leadoff homer from Nicky Lopez. And now it'll be Gunnar Henderson at the plate in the bottom of the first inning, facing off against the 24-year-old right-hander from Alpharetta, Georgia. That is Jonathan Canon.
Whoa. Henderson fouled it away, and the bat went tumbling over Brandon Hyde's noggin. Ryan O'Hearn shared a laugh with Brandon, pointing up at the net, which thankfully protected that from going into a fan's face. Look out, Hyder. Oh, man.
Get your helmet on.
I mean, we're used to the hammer throw on the walk, but this is taking it to a new level. Henderson's got 9 of the Orioles' 12 leadoff home runs this season. Team's 12 ties a club record. Broken now, right field, and Gunnar Henderson has gone yard again to start the game. And with that, Gunnar Henderson holds the new single season title for home runs by an Orioles shortstop. Move over Cal and move over Miguel Tejada. It's now Gunnar Henderson's world.
I'm going to tell you what. There's 216 stitches on the baseball, and I promise you, he just covered every one of them on that swing. That was a bullet when it left out. Game 1 of this series, leadoff home run. Game 2 of this series, leadoff double. And Game 3 of this series, another leadoff home run.
Orioles and White Sox traded leadoff home runs. Nicky Lopez number 1 for Chicago. Gunnar Henderson number 35 for Baltimore. The new single season shortstop record.
And there's a high fly into right. Santander moving towards the line, jogging over further, and the catch is made for out number 1. And he'll flare it out to shallow left field. Running out is Henderson, coming on is Cowser. It'll drop between the two as it goes off the leg of Cowser. It's the second White Sox hit. Man on with 1 out. And Dominic Fletcher.
There's Fletcher to second. Holiday flip, Henderson throw, and there's a double play turned by the Orioles. That'll get Albert Suarez off the field in 6 pitches.
8-9-1 in the Orioles lineup to plate here in this bottom of the 3rd inning as Jackson Holiday starts it off.
And he hits a little cue shot on the ground, picked up by Sosa in front of the shortstop Amaya, and he'll get him at first. Nice aggressive play by Lenine Sosa.
Cannon jumps off the mound. He'll make the underhand toss to first. And there's 2 away. So he fell behind in the count to Gunnar Henderson in his first at bat. Let's see how he handles him here in round 2.
Gunnar up the middle, throw it away, he'll hit it back up the box. A blistering ground ball for Henderson's second hit.
Yeah, how about 108 off the bat? So he's got 2 barrels in a row. 2 balls struck right on the barrel of the bat.
Cannon pitches, it's outside. Henderson running, and he is thrown out by Chucky Robinson.
Nice quick release by Robinson to nail him. Nothing could be done about that one if you're Henderson.
The O's looking for their 6th sweep of the season. Amazingly, will be their first since the 2nd week of June at Tampa Bay.
Andrew Vaughn sends this one to deep center field. Mullins going back at the wall. Going, Vaughn. And the 2nd home run tonight for the Sox. taking a 2-1 lead here in this 4th inning.
Just a second home run allowed on a changeup this year by Suarez.
1-0 to Sheets. Popped up behind third base. Kobe Mayo playing back. Gunnar Henderson is next to him, and behind him, Mayo reaches in front of Henderson and makes the out. Rookie third baseman retires Sheets, and it's 1 down for Leaning Sosa.
Leaning Sosa going the other way for his 2nd hit here tonight. So Sosa 2 for 2, coming here with 1 out in the 4th.
A 1-out base runner, and the batter is Fletcher.
Well hit down the line in right field. Will it stay fair? Yes, it will.
Dominic Fletcher joins Nicky Lopez in the first home run of the year club, and it's 4-1.
And this is a White Sox team dead last in Major League Baseball, coming in with 109 home runs. But that's their 3rd of the night. And Albert Suarez, you mentioned it, had only given up 8 home runs in 109 innings coming in. That's his 3rd right there of the game.
And boy, the White Sox must have had some scouting report. They are all over Albert Suarez.
Jonathan Canon, who has played stopper for the White Sox this season, trying to do it again tonight.
Popped him up. Sosa ranging out to left field, and Benintendi will let him catch it for out number 1.
1-1 hit in the air to left, not deep at all. Benintendi will move a bit to his right and make the catch.
Not there. The running sinker, and Cannon is just out pitching this strong Oriole lineup.
Well, we head to the 5th inning. The White Sox a 4-1 lead over the Orioles. Jonathan Cannon effective so far. Suarez with a peculiar home run heavy night.
Nicky Lopez with a little poke into right field, and his 2nd hit tonight. He has not been retired in all 3 at bats.
Luis Robert Jr. doubled to right his last time.
Line drive down the left field line. It will hook, and it'll stay fair as it goes up to the wall. Lopez gets the wave around by Justin Jershely. He is in, and Luis Robert with an RBI double to make it 5-1 now. So the 5 runs, that is 1 short of a season high allowed by Big Al.
There's the left-hander Keegan Aiken making his 57th start of the year.
5 out of 8 for Keegan, who has been, statistically speaking, the most valuable reliever for the Orioles this year.
Line drive left field. That'll get in there. The stop sign goes up for Robert at third base as the throw is cut by Mayo to the left of the mound. And so Gavin Sheets, the 3rd White Sox hit in this inning, and the bases are loaded for Leaning Sosa.
Sosa to right, slams it. Santander gets to it, but Robert is going to score. A sacrifice fly for Sosa, and that opens the lead to 5 runs, 6-1 Chicago.
Jonathan Cannon takes the mound here for this bottom of the 5th inning, working with a 5-run lead over the Orioles. On the ground at first, Gavin Sheets takes the big hop to his chest, and there is out number 1.
And swings and hits a fly ball out into deep center. Robert is back, and he took away a home run, a leapy catch right at the low fence.
It wasn't a major extension above the fence, but the glove just needed to be up there to rob Mullins.
Pitch swung on and missed. All right, I have to say it. Cannon just put on a Mayo Clinic. All right.
He did.
Yeah.
Orioles looking for a rally of their own. Santander leads things off against Fraser Ellard.
Swinging a 1-hopper right to Amaya. Chest high pick. He'll throw to Sheets, and Ellard gets Santander. Pitch got him looking. I mean, right down the chute with a fastball, and he could not pull the trigger. 2 outs.
1-0 on the ground past the dive of Sheets, and it's going to be a single for Cedric Mullins. Another multi-hit evening for the Orioles center fielder, and he'll give them another chance. The 1-0. Mayo on the ground, a bouncer back towards third. Sosa scoops, takes his time, throws to first. He's got plenty. 5-3 Mayo retired. Mullins left on. Orioles denied again.
And CNL has given up a hit, walked 2, and loaded the bases.
Bases loaded. Leaning Sosa is scheduled to bat next.
And there's hit number 3. Sosa comes through with the bases loaded as Benintendi scores. It is now 7-1. Sox on top. Tapper, it's going to be a tough play. He's hustling down the line at first. And Perez does make that flip for the out, but another run scores for Vaughn. The Sox adding some insurance here in this 9th inning, tacking on 2 more.
Once again, the White Sox with a strike left to get. And he went to the front door instead. Strike 3. Mayo frozen at a backup breaking ball. And the White Sox snapped their 12-game losing streak here at Camden Yards with an 8-1 win.
Albert Suarez, one of his worst outings of the year, 6 runs on 8 hits and 4 1/3. And he ties a career high with 3 home runs allowed as the White Sox win 1 before heading back on the road.